Princess Peach Showtime is a game I probably played around like 5 months ago, and I always wanted to do a review of it, but never got around to it, until now. So, what do I think of the game? Princess Peach Showtime has a pretty simple plot. Basically, you've been invited to go to the Sparkle Theater, but oh no, chaos is going on with this new villain called the Wicked Grape and the Sour Buns, so you have to save the theater with this guardian named Stella, and that's basically the plot. It's extremely simple, but I think it works fine enough as is. So, what is the gameplay of this game, and what are you doing? Well, on each floor you're on, there's basically a mini hub area, and it's pretty basic. There's really not much to do except just change your costume, which I think is a pretty cool addition to the game. You're also able to customize your partner Stella if you want. It's just a nice little addition they added. It didn't really need to be there, but it's nice. To explain the gameplay loop of this game, you're going around to different levels, beating up enemies, getting new abilities, and collecting sparkles. The game is extremely easy. Like, it's not all that challenging, but even then, I still had fun with it, even knowing how easy it could be. This game just has a really unique charm to it, with its character designs, the world it tries going for with this whole stage aesthetic. It's very interesting, and you know, in a way, it actually does fit the character of Peach. Like, Mario's that kind of character you can put into basically any genre, RPG, sports, and all that other stuff. Luigi is basically like the horror sort of guy, catching ghosts and all that. So having Peach be like the stage play girl actually kind of does fit her character in a way, and it's pretty cool. There's just something I dig about this game's design, with everything being all like stage cardboardy. Like, it really does have that stage aesthetic going on. I dig the purple aesthetic of the enemies in this game and the light bulb nose guys. Like, I think you could fit these guys into like Mario RPG spin-offs and they would just definitely fit in. I genuinely wouldn't mind seeing these guys return someday, if they do. The boss characters have some really interesting designs, and their boss fights actually have some pretty interesting gimmicks to them. And they're not overall that bad. I know I'm kind of getting off topic here, but there's just something I like about this game. So, I'll finally get into the different abilities this game gives you. So in each level of the game, you're given different abilities. I don't think I'm going to name them all because there's kind of a lot, but I think there's around maybe like 7 or 9 of them. I do like that they slightly change up the gameplay a little bit. Like, the detective one actually makes me have to use my brain for a change and think. The baker ability requires me to bake something on time, and I have to like do it in the best time I can. I know I said this game isn't super challenging, but that stuff does add a little bit of challenge to the game, but even then it's still extremely easy. But I like that. It's hard to say what my favorite ability would be and my least favorite one would be, because for the most part I think all of them are not all that bad. Maybe Mermaid Peach is probably my least favorite because it's like a little slow. My favorite ability might be Superhero Peach or maybe the Ninja one, but I'm not really sure. They're overall pretty fun abilities, but I honestly just wish there was more to it because you only get to use these abilities in like 3 levels each. And I just wish there was more to it. Like, I really enjoyed using them. It's just would have been nice if there was far more. I probably would have had like 5 levels for every ability, but that's just me. I don't feel like I've really touched upon the levels all that much. Sometimes you're going around fighting like ghosts in like your sword form. You're solving mysteries, stopping a bomb, and just a lot of other stuff that I dig. You can go around and collect sparkles. Really all they're used for is like different costume changes, decorating the theater, and just like boss doors. Sometimes you have to go save somebody that is specific to a stage play, and you usually have to like fight bosses in those levels. Well, mini bosses, I guess. There isn't really much else to touch on with that. Really all I could say left is just like, the game looks nice. I'll say that. Not the best looking Switch game, but it definitely looks nice, and the music in this game is pretty decent. Not my favorite in a Mario game, but there are some good tracks in here, and they do fit the game definitely, especially with the different abilities you're given. So Princess Peach Showtime is a nice sword experience for what it is. There's like a charm to it. The game doesn't look all that bad. Music's pretty decent, and I had a good time with it. I just genuinely wish there was more to do. There isn't really much of a post-game unless you want to do the little challenges that give you like coins. That's really all you're given, and you could like customize the theater, but I just wish there were more levels and more to do. But overall, I had fun with it. I give Princess Peach Showtime an 8 out of 10. You might not be interested in it, but if you want to check it out, you might have a good time with it. So, yeah, that's basically it from me, and I'll see you guys in probably more future reviews of video games. So, see ya.